Hi everyone, Matt here from Brinkley Physical Therapy, and I'll be taking your level 4 exercise session for different strokes today. So this is for people who are able to stand and walk on a flat surface, albeit with the use of a walking or trekking pole for assistance. So what we're going to do today is a combination of upper and lower body movement exercises. We're going to integrate some strength-based training as well and do a good bit of balance. But to start off with, as always, we're just going to get our body moving for a warm-up. And today we're going to start with our upper body. So just very gently push your arms forwards, out in front of you, alternate sides, or both together. So just really work on your reach and range of movement as we're warming up. So we don't need to put lots of speed and pace into it. Just keep it nice and controlled. And really stretch those arms out, working through your muscles. So well done, everybody. That's good. Keep it going. Keep reaching those arms out. We're going to have plenty of time to do each exercise today. It's mainly a focus on each one, getting a good amount of repetitions done. And now push your arms out to the sides, so alternate arms again. Reach them as far out as you can. Push your arms out for assistance if you need to. So every exercise we do, you can adapt to suit your ability. Okay, well done. I've also got a chair here next to me. So with any exercise as well, we're going to do the majority of the session standing. The chair is there to support some of these standing exercises in terms of stability and balance. But if you do feel you need to take a seat and do your exercise, you can just carry on doing exactly what we're doing here seated. Okay, and then push your arms up above you, alternate arms reaching up nice and high. Well done. And now aim to cross those arms over. So out and then over with those arms. Good. So just keep loosening off the shoulders. Fantastic. And now gently roll the shoulders forwards. So lift your shoulders up and then bring them forwards. Depending on your movement and ability, you can start bringing those arms around into bigger circles. Or you can just carry on bringing your shoulder through. Do what works for you. That's the main thing. If anything starts to hurt or feel uncomfortable, my advice is don't do it. And then go back to working within the limitations you have. And then back the other way. So bring your shoulders back and those arms, and bring those arms all the way around. The best of your ability again. You'll certainly notice this improve over time as well. So keep an eye on where you are now and what those limitations are doing to you right now. And then you can see as you progress, it all starts to ease up. And gently twist your body, so rotating around side to side. So get a nice steady turn. Don't turn too sharply. Just let those knees gently come round with the hips and the shoulders. Well done. And then hands by your side and softly reach down the outside of your legs. So just bending to the side, working through the waist, starting to engage your core muscles and lower body muscles now. Okay, great. We'll zip straight down to the toes and we'll come back up the body. So tap your heel on the floor and then your toe, heel and toe. Keep doing that on the same side. This is where you might want to hold a chair or something, your walking pole, trekking poles to stabilize the balance. But it's all good training, either way, whether you're using some assistance to stand or freestanding. Just get nice and steady. It's probably not too clear from screen then, but maybe if I see three sideways on, right in front of my heel and toe here, I'm always going to try and tap the same spot on the floor. So that will just encourage you to lift the knee and then point the toe down. Try and same on the other side, heel and toe, tapping that same spot on the floor. Fantastic, well done. And now just gently lift your heels back behind you. Alternate sides if you can. You're just looking to really flick those heels back. Keep your shoulders up nice and tall. So as you keep your heel back, try not to do that leaning forwards. That'll be your body trying to make it a bit easier for you. Try and keep it all up nice and tall. And then you're working those core muscles and postural muscles all the way through your exercise. Fantastic, everyone. Well done. Now we're going to raise those knees forwards. That's it. So working up now onto the top of the thighs and those hips as we're lifting the knees. Okay, brilliant. Pause there. So we're now going to move on to our movement exercises. We're going to stick with the lower body and then we'll move to some upper body ones. Okay, so first of all, what we're going to do is step over an imaginary hurdle. Okay, so use your walking aids for this if you need to, or hold on to a chair. If you happen to do it freestanding, just make sure you are safe and you plant the foot nice and flat. So don't come over onto the ankle. We need it nice and flat and landing. Okay. So what we're going to do is lift your knee, take it over the hurdle, and then down, and then bring the other leg in to the side. Okay, so we're only going to step over with one leg. And then do exactly the same with the other leg if you can. So lift the knee, step it over the hurdle, and then down, bring the other leg in. Okay? So do that in your own speed, your own time, and just really try and stabilize that muscle. So as you come up onto one leg, you're working this leg here, step across, so you're working through that leg, but step across through the hip, inside leg as well, and then pull the other one in. Okay? So I'll give you a good amount of time to have a go at that exercise. You may find that your hurdle is higher on one side than the other. So what you can do again, it's good to take a picture of this one. I like taking a picture. So take a photograph of how high you can get that foot and then step over. Do the same with the other side. You might only come up a little way. Okay? But again, all these things I'm saying, they're all progress points that you can start putting in to your exercise. It's nice to have those images to look back on rather than just coming to your exercise session week in, week out and feeling good, which is great. We also want to get some evidence that we are progressing. So well done, everybody. Which I'm sure you all are. Well done. Okay, so moving on to our next exercise. So what we're going to do is take the outer leg up and over the hurdle this time. So step out to the side and then bring the leg over and in. Does that make sense? So it's basically just the opposite of what we've done. So step to the side and then the leg comes over and in. Okay, give it a go. So you're using slightly different muscles there to raise the leg, really focusing on inside leg here and then pull the knee in. That's good, well done. You might be wondering why on earth you getting us to do all this. It looks strange, maybe so, but it really is a great exercise, working through those hips, inside, outside thigh muscles. And they're not exercises you do in general daily life function, but they can really support all the movements that you do in your functional activity. That's why we're doing them. Great work, keep going. Again, spending plenty of time on each exercise today, allowing you to get those repetitions done in good form. Okay, well done everybody. Feel free to grab your drinks if you wish, of course. It's just the recording this, so press pause and then grab your drinks and we'll continue. So next moving on to stepping forwards to stepping backwards. So just make sure on your back step that again you plant your feet nice and firmly on the floor, no rotating ankles, no injuries. So use your chairs as well if you need to. This one we're going to step forwards and then step back. Okay. What we want to do as well, see the gap in between my heels at the moment. We want to at least maintain that. So we don't want a close step like this. So stepping forwards with close feet is going to wobble and unbalance you. Although that is a good exercise, it's not what we're trying to achieve right now. Okay, so we just want a comfortable, wide, long stepping position forwards and in the same reverse. Okay, good. Continue with that. Keep stepping out with the same leg and then stepping back with the same leg. Brilliant, well done. Now we're going to step forward with the other leg and then step back with the other leg. This might be your least dominant side now, unless you were well behaved and trained your weaker side first. So you're going to step forward with that other leg and catch up with the other one and then push it back. That's good. So it's exactly the same movement, we're just working across the body in the opposite pattern. Okay, make that your last one. Very good, everyone. Well done. So now we're going to move on to another exercise. You're working the lower body movement. We're going to step 1 foot over across. Do use your balancing stability objects for this because it's quite challenging once you cross your legs over. Okay, so I'm going to use my chair. Okay, I'll show you how to do this one. So you take the left leg over the right, and then the right over the left. So you're crossing one foot over the other as wide as you can as well. And then we're really working up to the hips again there. Fantastic. Well done, everyone. So keep that going. Might be nice to do some music this one, as long as the tempo is not too quick. The reason I'm not doing it to music is because I don't have any rhythm. Okay, good. Keep going with that. Well done. So you do get yourself into a rhythm when you're doing this one. Just a little 3-step. Okay, brilliant. We're now going to take the leg behind, not curtsy. So take your left behind the right, and then your right behind the left. Now just working those opposite muscles. And also some nice movement for you. Maybe some positions that you haven't taken your legs to for quite some time. Certainly will access a lot of good muscle patterns there. Get that stimulus all the way through those legs. And very nicely. Well done, everybody. As in what you're doing, what I'm doing. I'm sure you're doing it a lot nicer than me. And then pause there. Fantastic. Our last movement for the lower body today is our 3 multi-directional steps. You keep your left foot down where it is, to the right, step forwards, come back to the middle, step to the right, come back to the middle, and then step behind, and come back to the middle. And then we can send the left leg forwards, the side, to the back. Okay, so keep going with that, alternating your legs after each 3 steps. Okay, well done. A progression we've done previously with this one is the lunge through. So lunge forwards, to the side, and to the back. But what we're going to try today is to take the leg all the way through the 3 points without actually making contact with the floor. Okay, so you might well need to hold on to this one. So what you're going to do is take it forwards, the side, and behind. And do the same with the other leg, forwards, the side, and behind. Good. And the more you do this, the more you can really stretch those legs out. Yeah. And another progression point is obviously not holding on to that chair or walking aid. And as you can see from my body position here, bear in mind I haven't had a stroke, people. Okay? It is going to really wobble your body and challenge those muscles. So it is fantastic that you're doing this one. Very good. Well done, everybody. Last one, then. Brilliant. And if you want to continue doing that, just obviously get the best out of the exercise and really nail it, is to obviously hit pause and carry on doing the exercise and just continue when you're ready to do so. Or you can always go back to that exercise and incorporate it in any other of your exercise programs. It's nice to have that variation and mix and match. So feel free to do that. Okay, so what we're going to do now is move on to our upper body movement exercises before we stretch. We're already doing very well, so well done, everybody. So upper body is going to encourage a little bit of lower body bending and leaning, but really what we're focusing on is reaching with our hands. Okay, so first one we're going to do is reach our left hand down across towards our right foot. Okay, so we can bend our knees very slightly for this, take the pressure out of the back, and then lean forwards, down towards yourself, and then up. So keep going on that same side. Again, nice and gentle all the way through the movement. Well done. And now take your right hand down across to the left side. If at any point you do need to do both hands as well, you can grab your stronger hand onto your straight protected side and reach down across both arms together. So you can always achieve what we're trying to do. You might just take a little bit of support and adaptation if needed. As I previously said, whatever you are doing, you're doing right. It's the order. Okay, fantastic. Well done, everybody. So the next one is to reach over across the body to the side. So you need to pivot those hips. And again, just gently bend your knees so you can come around side to side gently and stretch those hands out either side of you. Big push out. Well done. And pause there. Well done, everybody. We're now going to still do that little rotation of those hips. But this time, as we rotate across, we're going to try and point the arms upwards, or at least towards the shoulder. If you can try and raise the arm up and across. So where you go, either across and reaching up towards the shoulder, or across and pointing up across the body, side to side. Okay, brilliant. And pause there. Well done, everyone. We're now going to focus on reaching our arm behind and then back up. Okay, so we're going to do this single arm. So that does give you the support if you need to push your arm and manipulate it. Just do it gently, no discomfort. Okay, reach your arm as far back as you can and then as far through in front as you can. A nice little pendulum swing, and just keep the pace steady, nothing too quick. Well done, and then we'll do the same with the other arm, and raising forwards, and just gently behind you. All right, everybody. Okay, fantastic, well done. And then finally, last exercise we'll do is working through those arms through a lateral raise and down. We'll do single arm again, stick to the thing. So raise your arm out to the side and then gently down again. So that's horizontal, coming out in line with the shoulder, shoulder to wrist. If you have got the movement to then take it further, then raise that arm up. You can go all the way up until your arm is next to your ear, and then all the way out and down again if you've got that movement. But do what works for you. Even if you're lifting that arm just gently out to the side, you're still doing great because that's movement, okay? And what we're going to do over the coming weeks with movement is progress it, okay? So be positive always, whatever your limitations are. Fantastic, and then do the other arm, exactly the same movement. Work within your range again, so you're not doing anything uncomfortable, anything that's going to hurt. Nice and steady. You see, I keep it then. I brought my ear to my arm because I can't reach. Well done, everyone. Okay, fantastic. Well done. Some really good exercises there for you to be getting on with over the next week or so, or beyond. And yeah, please do these again and again. And they all just really work towards your program recovery, what you're doing. So reach one arm across for a stretch. Bring the arm across, and we're going to rotate round with it as well. Fantastic, and then rotate around the other way, bringing the other shoulder across. Brilliant, stretch your arms forwards. And very gently bend your knees and then lean down, bring those arms down towards the floor, hold it there. And very slowly bring yourself back up. And then put one or both hands on your lower back. And then just gently lean back. Even lift your head with this one. And then gently come down. and relax. Fantastic. Well done, everybody. It's been a pleasure to train with you again, and I look forward to doing the same next week. Please do check out what I do with adaptive exercise here at Brinkley Physical Therapy. So just search on Facebook, Brinkley Physical Therapy, and have a look at our new therapy gym in Essex, / Suffolk border. And it'd be great to show you what we do. And I look forward to seeing you again, as I've already said. So see you all soon. Bye, everyone. Thanks.